Hi, my name is Jim Pekarski, and I give Dharma talks at our local meditation center, Blue Lotus Meditation Center, here in Venice, Florida. And what I do is I put synopses of the talks I give at the center on YouTube so that other people can benefit from them, hopefully. So today I would like to talk about the purification that comes through meditation. So meditation does purify our psyche. Anybody who is a long-term meditator can verify that they feel that their psyche is more light and more open than it was before they started meditating. So this is something that just about everybody experiences directly when they meditate. So how does this work? One thing is that meditation trains our mind to give constant attention to sensation, like our breath or our bodily sensations. And while we're attending to them, we're just not even reacting to them. We just notice them. So because you're not reacting in any way, what happens is that you're stopping the production of new karma. New karma is based upon volitional action. So volitional action is like our reactions, our, things that I can't stand this or whatever. So if pain comes up, we just look at it. If pleasure comes up, we just look at it. I mean, we can enjoy it, but at the same time, we're looking at it. So because we're not involved in these reactions to what's going on in our psyche, we're creating no new habit patterns. So it's really important not to react. So reactions basically take the form of typically attachment or aversion. So instead of being attached to something or aversive to it, we just notice it. As you deepen your meditation, what will happen over a period of time is stored reactions begin to surface from the past. And when this happens, just notice them. So again, we're just applying the same thing. So we might have some real painful experiences come to the surface. Just notice them. If you continue to remain aware of these sensations arising within your mind and do not react, they eventually weaken, disperse, and disappear. The reason that they weaken and disperse and disappear is that we're not giving them any attention. We're not believing in them or involving ourselves with these reactions. And if you don't involve yourself with them, you're not feeding them in any way. So meditation is purifying simply because we're learning how to experience everything in our own psyche with equanimity. And that is purifying, because when we experience it with equanimity, we're not supporting it in any way. And anything that our psyche is not believed in, supported, identified with, or whatever, is weakened, and it tends to disappear over time. So hence, purification. The other thing about meditation, another reason it's purifying, is that meditation also works with our thoughts. In meditation, each time we become aware that we are thinking, we shift our attention back to our breath or other focus of meditation, like our bodily sensations or whatever we're meditating upon. So each time we do this, we're training our mind to be aware that we are lost in thought. And we're also training our mind to shift our attention away from thought to something real, like our breath. The thing about thoughts are they're made up, basically. They're just, symbols. So instead of a symbolic world, what we're doing is training our mind to focus on the actual world of sensation or things that are happening in the now. So over time, we become more attentive when we're thinking. So we notice when we're thinking. And we also not only notice that we're thinking, we're breaking the habit of always following and being enamored with our thoughts. Because every time you shift your attention from your thinking to your breath, say, you're breaking that hypnosis, the hypnosis that thought has over us, where we basically get involved and enamored with it, and it's almost like we can't let go because we're just lost in it. So we're training our mind to focus on what is real and be less concerned with what is unreal, the content of thought. Uh, and in the content of thought is also the place where aversion and attachment and ignorance arise. So when we react to something, it's due to thinking. Oh, I can't stand this. Oh, this is wonderful. I gotta have more. I gotta have more. These are thoughts. These are ways of judging our experience that appear in our minds. And these are aversion and attachment. The other thing that appears in our mind is ignorance, our false conceptions of reality. So our false conceptions of reality is ignorance, our false beliefs, our false conditioning. All those things appear in our mind. And if they're deep conditioning, then we're really may not be subject to them until they come to the surface. So, so we're training ourselves not to be so enamored with all this content. So the negative habits of thinking we become free from them. We become free from them simply because we're not so involved with them. We're not so involved with them because we're practicing meditation. And as you practice meditation over a period of time, the purification will continue and deepen. Hence, we purify our mind through two basic things in meditation. One is that not reacting, and the other is being able to shift our attention away from thought and not be so involved in it. So I hope this is helpful, and you really are transforming your psyche when you meditate. And over time, you will find that your mind becomes more and more purified. Thank you.